Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today, a little something different. We're going to do the injector wiring harness on this Cat 3406E prefix 6TS. So stay tuned for some driveway, owner-operator, do-it-yourself excitement. Here we go. Good morning, guys. Saturday morning. Getting ready to get on this. Wish I would have washed this yesterday. It's a mess. But today we are doing the injector wiring harness. You can see where it plugs in here. So we got a lot of work to do. We're gonna need to take off this air filter housing, tubing, probably this cross member that goes across the engine. Gonna need to move that out of the way, and various other things. Hopefully I don't have to remove this upper radiator hose, but I suspect I might to make it easier. So a lot to do here. I don't know how much I'm going to show you guys today, and I also don't know how much I'm going to talk, because I'm basically whispering. I'm hardly talking right now because my voice is pretty trashed and I need it tomorrow, so we'll see what I do. But for now, we're going to try to get this stuff apart. I don't know if I'm going to try to time lapse it or what I'm going to do, but we'll do something. Maybe I'll just show you progress as I go along. The most interesting part is when I get the what is it called? It's the jake housing, probably the jake housing. This guy here off, and start tearing that injector harness out, because it's got to come out. It has to go, the whole harness has to go through this hole. You don't just set it in there, and it's got to be pulled all the way through the hole. So everything has to come off. Well, I'll just show you. I've never actually done this before, but I've watched a number of videos, and it doesn't appear to be too hard depending on your situation. So hopefully I have plenty of room to get this out of here without taking too much extra stuff off. I think I have clearance back here. I hope I do. I don't want to take, yeah. I don't want to take too much stuff off. I just don't want to. We'll see what we can do. All right, it's about an hour later, maybe a little over an hour later, maybe a little less, I don't remember. Got air filter off, tubing off, kind of bunch of zip ties. A bunch of zip ties. Got this crossbar off so I can get access to everything down here. And let's take a look down in here. Let's see if I can show any of this. Like, this cracking in the actual the wire insulation. It's cracked there. Where else is it cracked? It's got some cracks in here. That's not actually a crack. Maybe it wasn't over there either. But I know I've seen cracks. Now that I'm here, I can't find them. Isn't it funny how that goes? Anyway. I'm pleased. I mean, look at that. That wire's come apart. You can see that there. It's an old harness for sure, and it definitely needed replaced. We're gonna get it done. Next thing is we're gonna see if we can get this housing off. Well, I gotta take the connector off, and then I'm going to take all the zip ties off. And just so you know, before I did this, before I even took the valve covers off, I cleaned everything off with compressed air, and I brake cleaned it, trying to get as much of the dust and stuff not to go inside. Did do that. I don't want to blow up this motor. Makes sense, right? I just took a bunch of pictures. I like I said, this is the first time I've ever done this, so need to make sure I know how it goes back together. But for now, we're going to take all the connectors off and all that jazz, and then we'll probably show you, and then we'll take the housing off. Hopefully you don't get knocked down here. I'm going to now attempt pull this thing off here. Should come right up. There's a couple things I'm nervous about. We're mostly down here at this end, but I think we can make it. Let's find out. You're gonna find out with me. Yeah, that's where we're nervous about. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I can grab better now. Oh, we got it, folks. We got it. We got it. Here we go. Okay, if you get a glimpse of my garage, don't judge me for how messy it is. Okay, so this is it. She's upside down. I do have a new gasket, which I think I will replace. But yeah, I do have a new one. I'm not gonna do one of the valve covers. They're fine. But as you see here, this is what I gotta take care of. We gotta take these bolts off. Oh, if you guys are wondering, this isn't a how-to video, but these bolts, both for this housing and for the valve covers, this is 7/16. So, right, it's the 3/8 rather. This is 7/16. 3/8, 7/16. Trying to think of anything else that's relevant. Not really. The mounting bolts for the air cleaner were a 14. So there's that. So basically what I gotta do now is I gotta undo all these zip ties. Probably gonna take a picture of it first. And take off these mounted clips. So it's Allen head. Maybe I'll tell you guys what size it is, or maybe it's a Torx. I can't see. It could be a Torx. I'll let you guys know what it is later, if you care. If you don't care, looks like I gotta bend these back so I can get to. Anyway, it's just gonna be putzing around. Definitely gotta clean this thing up pretty good. It's got a little grime on it. I don't know if I can find some cat paint. I don't think there's going to be any at the... Anyway, it doesn't matter to you. We're going to go ahead and get this taken out of here. Okay, so I got this harness out. And this protective web is just disintegrating. See if I can find the wires that I was looking at that were so bad. I guess you can't see all the way down to the wire. Let's see if it'll focus. Will you please focus? How the insulation's cracking and breaking. It's like that in a number of spots. This definitely needs to replace. I would assume this would be the original. I'm gonna grab the new one. Okay, so this is, so just so you know, guys, I think you already do know. This is a official cat part. I didn't go knockoff brand with this. I do sometimes on other things, but not this. I'm not messing around with the wrong part. This is supposedly the updated version, so it's going to have better insulation. You know, opening a package like this is difficult with one hand. Isn't it? Ever told you that? Yeah, it's nice. Should be labeled at cylinder 5. Next thing I need to do is I need to, oh, actually, random thought. The bolts to hold down these connectors for the injectors, they're 7mm. There might be something else I say But I don't know. So don't judge me for mixing styles. Anyway, this should have the O-ring. I don't see the O-ring. He told me I had the O-ring. I asked him specifically. Oh, goodness. Let's put this out of here. Asked him specifically if it had the O-ring for the connector. Hey, Lara. All right, I'm gonna get this cleaned up. Okay, guys, we are ready to go back on. Okay, what did I do? So I had to feed this through the whole thing. The whole harness has to be fed through. I did know that going in. I gotta bend that back a little bit better. I had to put all these clips back on. We took this is seal material. Comes in a long strip. On this end, see, I started here and I fed it through all the way around. And then got back to here. The way to do this is just a little RTV. Seal off the end. I had a little bit extra fall down there. Before I did all this, I did take the time and I cleaned the housing well. And with brake clean and a towel. Got that all taken care of. I am ready to go back on, and I'm pretty excited. The only thing that's different on this one is the way these come out of the harness is a little different. They still reach the same spot. It's just like this one came together, all three of these together the same spot, and then branched out once they got up here. So it's perfectly fine. It's just I'm just gonna make sure everything works before I get too crazy tightening things down. So that's the next step. We're gonna get this back in there. Yeah, we're on the home stretch, guys. I sure hope this is actually what it needed replaced. I knew it needed replaced. I just sure hope this is what solves my my miss. Okay, here we go. Not gonna lie, guys, getting this housing on here was tedious. We'll just call it tedious. The thing I was struggling with was getting the wiring harness this way lined up correctly so I could reach all the injectors. That's the hard thing for me here. It's a pain, but we got it. We got everything reaching. I got, let's see if I can show you what I got in my hands. These are the screws for the top of the injectors. That's what we're going to do next. Connect the jakes, make sure they're routed right. That's the last thing underneath the valve covers that I need. And we'll start tidying things up. All right, guys, I got the valve cover back on. I don't have everything. Wait, turn this key back off. You guys help me remember something. I'm just gonna start it up just right now. I'm not planning on doing anything else. I just want to see if it runs. Flipping that in. Now it should. I just thinking if I need to connect anything else. All I did was snip zip ties. That's fine. Here we go. Moment of truth. Wow. Started right up. It started up better than it ever has. But it feels like it's vibrating more than usual. I think I'm gonna take the valve covers back off and make sure I did just double check. I got no codes. Yeah, started up great. Remember how I was concerned that it was running rougher than usual? Well, I had forgotten that I hadn't ran it yet today. It was cold. Okay, we're good to go. We're gonna go get ourselves into town, do a car wash. And see if we got any vibrations. I don't think we will. See if we can get out of my driveway here. Not hitting anything. Well, my guess is you didn't expect me to be doing this morning, or this afternoon rather. We're grabbing our trailer. We're also testing to see if we did any good. I think we did, but I don't think we solved everything. Yeah, we sure helped it, but we didn't. That wasn't everything. We'll continue to try to figure out what's all going on. It's better than it was. And I guess that's all I can ask for, right? It needed to be done for sure. So, yeah. What else is there to say? We're gonna conclude our video right here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me figure out how to install that wiring harness. Again, it wasn't a how-to video per se. I just was figuring it out, and y'all were along for the ride. Comment below if you've had this problem before. Subscribe to the channel if you would, and hit the thumbs up button. And we'll see you on the next one.